Tastykake is your obvious main competitor in this market and are priced way cheaper. I don't know how the pricing for this is going to work out. Thank you so much for this comment. Honestly, bringing up my pricing is something that I always enjoy doing and talking through, so I'm glad to have a chance to do it here. So for those of you who are just seeing this, I am Jenny. I'm the founder of Honeycut Kitchen, and we make nutritious snack cakes. Yes, Tastykake is one of our competitors. Depending on where you're at in the US, you may know Hostess, Little Debbie, and we are a lot more expensive than them. It's unfortunate. We are probably 5 times as expensive as some of these competitors, but let me tell you guys why. So one of these reasons is our ingredient deck and the nutritional profile that I've achieved with this product. Again, I call them nutritious snack cakes, and to me, nutritious has 3 different pillars. 1, everything we do is gluten-free. 2, everything we do is really high protein. And 3, everything we do is low sugar. For example, when you compare our cakes to like Hostess, our chocolate, say, to the Hostess cupcake with the swirl on top, we have less than 30% of the sugar. So a whole package of it, and you're only getting 8 grams of sugar. Where does the sugar come from? Organic raw honey. Obviously, it's a very different product than a Hostess. That package alone with the 2 cakes of our chocolate, it has 13 grams of protein, only 200 calories. Again, so you should think of us like a functional protein bar. It's just that we come in a really cool format of cake. Now, because we are expensive, right now I am just focused in the West Coast. It's a very small business still, and we are focused kind of on the natural retailers. So you'll find us in specialty juice shops, you'll find us in Whole Foods, you'll find us in Erewhon, things like that. We are not ready to compete with the pricing of Tastykake exactly. So you won't find us yet in Walmart. You won't find us in the gas station. You won't find us at the Dollar Tree, because we have a lot of growth to do until we can actually achieve that level of efficiency to bring our prices down. Up until just May of this year, I was actually still baking all of the product by hand. We didn't even have any automation equipment, so I was like literally piping the batter and piping the whip onto each of our cakes. I am now working with a manufacturer who's helping me produce the product, and we have a little bit of equipment and automation going on, which is amazing. But we do not have hundreds of thousands of square foot facilities with machines that have been perfectly automated and created and calibrated to make like just the Twinkie line or anything like that. We don't have thousands of employees. We don't have fleets of trucks that run around the United States and like do direct store delivery of this product and watch the shelf life. We don't use any artificial preservatives, so our shelf life process is actually pretty different than these other alternatives too. Again, back to the ingredients as well, like a pure flour, like a gluten flour, and a regular sugar and water plus the preservatives to keep it from molding. That's pretty much all that you're going to find in these competitors, and it's a completely different kind of functional product and how it serves people. And so yes, we are at a premium. We will always be at a premium because we are delivering something different to the consumer that is much higher value, but we do intend to bring our pricing down. It's just that right now we don't have really the functionality in the business model to get there. I filmed this in my backyard because I was trying to get good lighting, which didn't even work, but the pool is misleading. I share this house with people, and it is actually a really good deal for LA, which is where I moved to come start this business because the market was bigger and the health crowd was bigger. I will say the business still is not profitable, and I mention that sometimes in jokes and stuff on our TikTok, but I'm still investing my personal savings account into this business, so I lose money every single year, and so unfortunately we can't really decrease our pricing anymore. We're already held up in terms of growth because we're not cash flowing in a way that we can reinvest profits to like help us grow and expand or do things like TikTok ads or have people make better content than just me. So we'll get there. I gave you guys like a really long answer to this. Maybe some of you guys are still sticking by for the story and the trials and tribulations of trying to grow a CPG business, but I get this, and a lot of the reason, again, has to do with the quality of our product, but a lot of it just functionally has to do with trying to start a small business in the United States in an industry against competitors that are 100 plus years old, that have the infrastructure and the capital to drive prices down. So sorry about the construction next door. Thank you for the comments. Have a good day, guys.